Early one fall evening, when Fish was 11 years old, his father slumped into the cottage and announced, "Shamrock is dead." Shamrock was the family horse and arguably its most valuable member, after Fergal and Bridget. Without Shamrock, the farm would fail. Their few cows and pigs wouldn't produce enough for the family to earn a living. And without Shamrock to plow the fields, they'd barely be able to grow enough to feed themselves. "To make ends meet," Fergal declared, "one of you children will have to go work in the city for your Uncle Jerry." The money wouldn't be a great amount, but it would keep the family afloat. Patrick volunteered. He was the oldest, but he was too good of a farmhand to lose. There was really no question of who would have to go, given the fact that he was miserable at farming, often needing half a day to finish a task that any of his siblings could complete in an hour. Fergal decided it would have to be Fish. His heart raced when his father told him. When his mother placed her hand on his shoulder, he wasn't sure whether to cry or smile. That evening after dinner, she asked him to join her outside as the others cleaned up. The sky was dark and clear. She stared quietly into the distance above the trees at the far end of their field. Any moments alone with one of his parents were extremely rare, and when he stole one with his mother, he'd usually spend most of it listening. She'd talk of her own brothers and sisters, her parents, the farm on which she'd been raised, and how they'd walk a few times a year over the hills and down to the sea. These stories would summon a kind of excitement in his mother, an energy she normally kept hidden. Now, although she said little and told no tales, Fish could sense that same energy. Quietly they stood together, and as the wind rose and swept through the trees, she breathed in deeply through her nose, turned to face him, and planted a gentle kiss on his forehead. After giving his shoulders a squeeze, she nodded once affirmatively. "You'll do fine," she said, and turned back inside to rejoin the others.